Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, happy Chinese New Year or happy Lunar New Year. It is still the first day of the year of the pig. I went to two relatives' home today and I was pretty full. Anyway, jump back to the video. I created a tag earlier a few weeks ago and I drafted the tag and I finally am filming it today, and it is the 2019 Year of the Pig book tag. Basically, there are 8 questions in total for this book tag. The reason why I chose 8 and not like 7 or 9 is that 8 is a number in Chinese that kind of represents it's like a lucky number in Chinese, and it not like lucky in a way that it shows like you're to wish you're lucky, but it is in a way that it wishes your prosperity and also wealth and yeah, all that stuff, because I included like one Hong Kong event in this book tag as well as one questions or one tag that is more featured on the side of the Year of the Pig. So yeah, first thing is house cleaning on the 28th. What is house cleaning? It is to avoid dusting on New Year's Day and to also avoid the good fortune to be swept away in New Year. So you clean your house before the New Year comes, and it is normally on the 28th. In addition to this is to name a book that you may unhaul. I have several choices on here, but I pick one that I DNF'd, and it's the first ever book I ever DNF'd, and it is School for Good and Evil. The reason why I would like to unhaul this book is because this book is really just not for me. I was halfway through it and I just don't feel it. Everything about this book just doesn't keeps me like that. It just doesn't intrigue me, and I just couldn't get myself to continue with this book. So this has been on like somewhere in my room for more than 2 years already, and I still haven't get rid of it. So if I can like have a chance and know where I could get rid of a book, I'll get rid of this first. And the second thing is the family reunion dinner or family reunion meal. It is to name a fictional character that you want to spend time having a meal together with. Family I'm choosing for this question is the Weasleys from the Harry Potter series. You know what? There is a scene where the Weasleys has a Christmas meal together, and I mean Chinese New Year reunion dinner is like similar to Christmas meal. So I mean, like, I would like to have a meal with them because that would be cool. So it's like the best and largest family. So yeah. The third question is Hei Fat Choy, which in Cantonese it is Hei Fat Choy. A very like iconic like word that you say in Chinese New Year. Like you can really say to anyone Hei Fat Choy during Chinese New Year, because it doesn't have a very strong meaning, but it basically means something like cheers, wishes, blessings. It is these kind of stuff. So the question to this is to name a book that brightens up your day. For this, I'm going to pick one of my recent read. In fact, it is my book I finished, and it is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I had so much fun reading this book, and I really enjoy every single second I was reading it. The ending was not my thing, but I still love the book. Especially, I love Nova so much. She is one of those very few female protagonists in YA that I actually find likable, because you know, a lot of times YA female characters are just annoying. The fourth question is red packets or red pockets or red envelope. If you don't know what these are, they're also very huge significance of Chinese New Year, and it is some cash gifts given by married couples to younger unmarried family members, or sometimes to just really whoever you know, like to the guards. And the question to it is to name a book that is gifted to you by someone in the family. So I actually got a few, like it's not exactly like gifted, but it is like in a way that I won this book for Christmas, so they give me a budget so I get a book. So one of those books is The 1000th Floor by Catherine McGee, and I have been trying to get to this book for so long. It is about skyscraper, so I'm pretty looking forward for this. I think I mentioned this in my video for so many times that this is gifted, and I still haven't read it. So the fifth question is Fai Chun, or how do you even say it? It's Fai Chun in Cantonese. We'll insert some pictures or just Fai Chun in my house, because I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but it is some red or gold paper decoration with phrases written on it signifies good luck or prosperity. And the question to it is to name a book that has a pretty cover that you want to use it as wall decoration. For this question, I'm going to go with This Adventure Ends by Emma Mills. I read this book at least a year ago. I don't exactly remember what this happened. I remember I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. If I reread it, I totally believe that I'll lower it to a 4 or even 3. But yeah, just it has a very pretty cover, and this one is already very pretty, and the naked cover, like the bare cover, is like, oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see it, but it was so pretty. I just have one of her books, but I also see other on Bookstagram, and they are absolutely stunning. Next thing in Chinese New Year is the Chinese New Year candy box, and it is a traditional box used during Chinese New Year for storing candies and other edible goods. So for this question is to show your bookshelf. So my bookshelf is very unorganized and messy at this very moment, so I'm going to insert some pictures of what my bookshelf used to look like in the past, or maybe a photo of how my bookshelf looks like right now. I'm not going to show you, give a tour or anything, because like it was a mess. The 7th question is the Hong Kong Chinese New Year Parade. It is a highlight of the celebration show in Hong Kong, featuring both local and international performing groups. And the question to this is, of course, is like local and international. So the question to this is, name a book feature 2 or more cultures or feature POC. For this, I'm going to go with Cross by Marie Lu. This book features take place mainly in Tokyo. It also have some part of it take place in New York. Our 2 main characters are Asian. One is Asian American, one is Japanese, British, Japanese. That just, I'm not making any sense. But yeah, anyway, so there is also Hammy is like dark skinned, I believe. So yeah, we got multiple POC in here. The last question in this book tag is the year of the pig. Basically, I searched out like the zodiac sign of the pig, and there is one line saying that they are energetic and always enthusiastic, even for boring jobs. The question for this book tag, no, the question for this is to name a book character filled with energy and enthusiasm. I've been thinking so long like which character that has like enthusiasm on everything, and like they are just energetic in a way. I couldn't come up with a lot, so I just picked one that I think is not boring, pretty and energetic in a way, and she is Tella from Legendary by Stephanie Gerber. I can't say she is like super jumpy all the time, but she is definitely not the type who she like sits down all the time doing nothing. Yeah, I just feel like she's the type where she can't stand boredom and like energy and enthusiasm in everything she does. So I guess I was correct. If I'm like wrong about it, please tell me, because like it has been like half a year since I read Legendary. So I guess that's the book tag, the Chinese New Year book tag. I renamed it to like the 2019, I don't even remember my own original book tag. This is the end of the 2019 Year of the Pig book tag. I'll be tagging different people, or I mean a lot of people, over BookBlog as well as, of course, BookTube. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I promise you guys to bring more like that is like around my own culture. So I hope this book tag is going to be like the first step to my goal. I will be bringing more culture related videos on my channel. My name is Yanis, and I am from the channel Infinite Bookish, and I'll see you next time. Bye!